Welcome to Inspiration Point.
We're just so excited to be involved in this program that we wanted to steal a little time for ourselves to talk about it. I'm joined here by Kyla.
Hello.
And Alina.
Hello.
And Patrice.
Hi.
Patrice, do you want to start us off and tell us what originally attracted you to this program?
Sure. The fact that this show is offering a lot of different variety of ways to show everyone's love for God. I mean, it's going to be segmented into different compartments. So not only will you hear messages from just great speakers, but you'll also get to listen to wonderful musicians and comedians. So it's not just one specific,
I loved that because it's not just about performances of one venue. It's so many different forms of expression. And, I'm sure all of us have been in entertainment a little bit, that the more people I interact with on that front, the more excited I get and the more possibilities there are that are out there that I was never aware of, So, Kyla, how about you? What do you think of it?
Primarily the diversity was something that struck me because as Christians, we discussed earlier how sometimes it's one of the most segregated times you can spend on Sunday morning, which is very interesting in the body of Christ, that we're all so compartmentalized by race sometimes and by denomination. Right. So the diversity was really appealing to me because I'm very multidimensional and I love different types of music, but I also want to feel like we can have entertainment that is all encompassing for everyone. So that was a huge deal maker for me.
Definitely. The diversity, one of the things that excited me was Christafari, like you said, the music, reggae. That's actually something that I was just getting into.
Okay.
I was at a bookstore and I found a CD that was Disney songs, all done in reggae.
Oh, wow.
And so now to find gospel music that's done in reggae, I was very attracted to that and very excited about it, and I can't wait to see what else comes from this.
And we get to meet these artists. How about that?
Yes. Oh, I feel so special.
Right.
And what about you, Alina?
The same thing, honestly. What everyone said encompassing, and then I saw this group, Christafari, and I said, well, this is very different. Very different. And I thought, well, if this venue and this event, they're putting this group on the map and they're, really spreading this message, I said, this is actually going to be great. And not only, I'm from this area.
Okay, great.
The DMV, as we call it. DC, Maryland, Virginia. Let me clarify that. And I think our community is so diverse. Yes. Our community needs something that they can look at and not feel intimidated by. They actually will feel welcome to come in, and really music is so essential to bringing people together.
No,
honestly.
very much so.
So I think this is what attracted me, was the music and our broad audience that we can appeal to.
And then the overall message of, just spreading the gospel in a way that's not rigid or legalistic or, there's so many things that we get into that kind of have people a little bit apprehensive about finding out more, for those that don't know. So I'm excited for people that may not have had an opportunity or even wanted to even entertain something like this. This will draw those people in that may not have otherwise been interested. So,
and here we are giving people the opportunity to glorify and honor God. But at the same time, we're giving all these wonderful different acts an opportunity to, put their talent, out there and on the map, and giving them a platform.
They're God-given gifts.
They may not
have
been able to present otherwise. So
definitely.
That's like a big thing for us to be able to provide them with this platform where they can be seen, not only in this area, but, hopefully across the country.
And how about the audience at home? The benefit for them is you can watch TV with your kids and not cringe and turn the channel and be worried about who's up next and what.
No censoring required.
You can actually have some family programming and some good quality production and some talented folks and
bowl of popcorn.
Yeah.
I always think about, going to church and on the drive to church, being with the family in the car and turning on the radio. Yes. And then turning the radio to something else, and then turning the radio to something else. Because, like, we're going to church or leaving church, and yet we're bombarded with all types of mixed messages that picking apart a little scary, especially after we receive the message of Christ on a Sunday. And I believe that this is going to be so essential just for people to listen and be like, oh, that sounds nice. I like that. And it's going to be open to everybody.
Yeah, so now that, we've got this great forum to reach out to everybody and to give them this open opportunity to finally just relax and really revel in all the different ways that we can present and glorify God through music, through comedians, through the Word, where do you see this taking your life? Where do you see this opening doors for you so that you can further your walk with God?
Well, that's a great question, and I think that any opportunity you have to publicly proclaim and profess your love for Christ and actually have your actions and what you feel come out in any forum is just a great testimony to where He fits in my life. And if I'm, going to be a Christian, I want to be able to publicly proclaim that and enjoy it and not put up any facades or images that aren't relatable. I want to be able to enjoy that and share it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm definitely hoping to learn. That's what I am just constantly thinking from this whole experience. I'm excited to be around like-minded people and like we were touching on earlier, all of us are so diverse, but what we do have in common is our love for God. And so all of us have our different experiences and backgrounds, us four, as well as the people that will be coming onto the show. And I'm just hoping to be able to learn something from each person that I'm able to talk to and hopefully, take that and be able to share it with people that I meet outside of this program. So I'm excited to learn. To learn a lot more than what I already know.
That's so great. So hopefully there's a little tidbit about us. We're hoping to learn from you. We're hoping to share, and let's come together in God. Here's Inspiration Point.
This show is a project of Inspiration Point Media, LLC, a collaboration of Greater Works Fund Incorporated, GWFI, a Baltimore-based nonprofit organization, and Limitless Church of Columbia, Maryland.